Hi everyone, what's going on? My name is SINN0H, and I'm here doing an interesting one-off video with the rat, the gnome. Keemstar, how are you doing, man?
The rat, the gnome.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're more often referred to, isn't it?
What makes me a rat?
What makes you a rat? Well, it's a joke.
Wait, are you dodging the question? I mean, because you make these videos and you're constantly like taking digs at me. You don't know me. I've never even talked to you before. And all of a sudden, like, this drama comes out with Leafy and you start kissing my ass. And I think you're a fake, dude. I think that whatever goes on in the community, you change your opinions to, like, support that popular idea, and that you're constantly pandering.
Okay, so, alright, let me just ask you a question, right? So, you said in one of your recent DramaAlert videos that you said to the people that were once hating you that you forgive all of them, and that it wasn't their fault for believing what they had, right? You did say that.
Yeah, I did say that.
Okay, so what difference is that now with my opinions on you?
Well, I mean, you just started this interview out by calling me a rat and a gnome. I mean, I
didn't think you'd. I really didn't think you'd take that seriously, Keem. Like,
well, I'm not offended. You're not hurting my feelings.
Well,
you know what
so
I'm
then
saying?
what's the fucking problem?
I'm just saying that you're being disrespectful. Like,
okay, look, I take that back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm coming on your show and you start off by like insulting me. Like, I'm not crying about it. I get called every different name in the book. I mean, shit, I had fucking people trying to convince people that I was a fucking pedophile.
Yeah, of course.
You think the rat and the gnome thing's gonna make me cry and stay up at night? It's not. My point is that I come on your show and immediately you're insulting me.
Well, I would feel as though that how you are more than fine with acting in a more kind of hostile manner, that you wouldn't be that triggered, I guess, from those two comments.
I'm not triggered. I'm telling you, I'm not triggered. I'm just saying that, you know, I'm doing you a favor coming on your show. You're probably going to get more views than you normally would, and you start off by calling me names.
Oh, well,
so
okay.
It's just kind of, you know, again, more pandering. You know, a big part of your audience probably still hates my guts. So
I don't think they do, actually. I don't think they do at all.
I bet there's someone in the comments
no,
right now saying
I really
fucking hate
no,
Keemstar.
I don't know. Actually, a lot of them support you now.
Well, it is what it is. Have some respect for the people that are willing to give you some attention. It's the thing that you crave the most.
Well, don't we all at the end of the day? I mean, you're a person with
to a certain
millions
degree,
of dollars.
But, I mean, you literally were spamming comments on DramaAlert, like trying to get people to check out your goddamn channel. It was pathetic, dude. It was really pathetic.
I mean,
and that's how I first found out about you. I mean, it worked. I found out about you, but then I instantly realized I don't like this person. And, you know,
right.
You got blocked.
Okay, let's move along from that. Let's talk about the power shift, right? You've had these people for months, right, on end, who have been hating your guts, calling you a pedophile, calling you a wife beater. How do you feel like now that, you know, you have this power shift? The people that were once, you know, picking on you, and now the people that were in your position. How's that feel?
Well, I mean, in a sense, it feels a little good. But you know, at the end of the day, being accused of something when you're innocent is the worst feeling in the world, especially when no one would listen. You know, I worked really hard on a 51-minute video laying out all the lies from Pyrocynical, all the lies from Leafy, and all the lies from Grade A Under A. And the response of that was, you know, my hardcore fans decided, okay, we're not leaving Keemstar no matter what. All right. But a big portion of the people that are fans of those three YouTubers didn't want to listen. They just didn't want to listen. And it was all laid out in a 51-minute video, how they lied and manipulated to their fans. And look, man, there's a lot of things that make people bad YouTubers. But in my opinion, and I hope this is in the opinion of your viewers as well, is the worst thing you can absolutely do is lie to your subscribers. You don't have a goddamn career without your subscribers, all right? And lying to your viewers is the worst thing you can do. Subscriber trust is so goddamn important to me. All right. I never want to lie to my viewers, and I never want my viewers not to trust me. All right.
Right. So what you're saying is you'd gladly admit you've never lied once in your YouTube career?
No, I haven't lied. I don't lie to my viewers.
And you're absolutely sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why? Where have I lied?
Okay, well, maybe you haven't lied as far as I know in one of your Drama Alert videos, other kind of exaggerating stuff, but other than that, how do you feel about the fact that it says on your bio page, on your Drama Alert, right, it says that Daniel Keem has no access to your YouTube channel, and you also don't control the channel, however...
Okay, but listen, I was banned on YouTube. And I got my channels shut down, and I was cleared on YouTube in February of 2016. So currently, under a manager status, I do have access to my YouTube channel. So that has changed, and that's where the confusion lies. I still don't own the YouTube channel.
Well, because it looks as if that there are several clips where you say, I have no access to the Drama Alert channel, but then there is stream evidence that we've seen you on the channel.
February of 2016, where I got cleared on YouTube.
So what exactly, like, could you give a bit more detail on that? Because you haven't disclosed that you've had clearance since February 12th, so there's a lot of confusion where people think you're lying.
Well, I don't own the channel. It's not my channel.
Yeah.
But I do have access through the manager. You know how you can add managers onto a YouTube
yeah,
channel?
I
do have access that way. And we got clearance, through my network and through YouTube directly for that.
Oh, okay.
They're not bringing any of my old channels back. That's basically what they said.
Right.
But as far as me accessing my YouTube channel and creating other YouTube channels, which I have, which is Battle for the Channel and a few others, I have the green light to do that. I'm cleared on YouTube.
Well, I mean, now that you've said that makes a lot of sense, but you can't blame us for thinking that way that we did, because you didn't disclose
and
it.
Please tell me what I lied about, because I'm not a liar, and this is what
No,
bothers me.
that was the only thing that I said I thought you lied about. Other than that, I didn't think, like, there was anything else. You didn't even disclose that in your YouTube page, right? No one knows this.
If all you can come after me with is, oh, you shouldn't have access to your channel, you have access to your channel, that's petty shit, dude. You're a bitch. Like, you're a straight up bitch. If you're the person that's going around saying that stuff, oh yeah, I'm such a horrible person, I'm not supposed to have access to my channel, and I have it. Oh, I've done so much wrong. Like, that's petty. And this is what I love about this, is when we have conversations like this, you realize how petty and pathetic some of these, crybabies are. Like, for you to even bring that up just shows how pathetic you are.
Right.
Let's continue.
Okay. I think I just got to say that while we're here, that I just want to say that thank you very much for apologizing, right? I mean, you roasted me on Tommy's stream. I didn't think you had to apologize. I didn't think it was necessary at all. In fact, I took a lot of the criticism, and I mean, I don't know if that apology you publicly tweeted was influenced by
No,
Colossal.
I wasn't influenced. I was not influenced to do that, all right? So nobody told me to make apology to you on Twitter. Clown didn't tell me that. In fact, Clown agreed with everything that I fucking said. And
I know, and
Tommy
I do
did
too, partially.
Privately. So the reason why I apologize to you is because, you had no idea what was going on. You came in doing your little spam thing in the chat, trying to get people to see your
Well, actually, I
names
didn't
and
even
stuff to your
spam. I just said hi in
really
the chat, but
pathetic
all right.
stuff, and I just let you have it. And I let you have it in front of a bunch of live people. And I think I went a little too hard on you. So that's why I said, I believe what I said, and I don't take anything back. But I wish I wasn't so, I don't know, hostile when I was saying it.
Yeah, right. Okay, so where do you plan on going with your channel, right? I mean, Leafy's no longer the top dog. I mean, where do you see Drama Alert in the next few years even? I mean, where do you plan on going?
I make YouTubers. I've made YouTubers my whole YouTube career. And I when I say I make YouTubers, I don't mean that I take full credit for their success, but I see people that I think deserve fans and deserve viewership, and I get behind them and I promote them. And no one in this community really knew who Leafy was until DramaAlert, until we put him on the map.
That is true.
So many people. I guarantee you, viewers right now, that if you ask them, when's the first time you heard about Leafy, a lot of them would say, not all, of course not all, but a lot of them would say first found out about him on DramaAlert. So, and same thing with Grade. Grade had this audience that came from like Reddit, right? But he didn't have a mainstream audience until, Keemstar started pushing him on DramaAlert. So, what am I doing in the future? I'm gonna put a lot of promotion and support behind Colossal is Crazy. I think he's an
No, that's
amazing
really
YouTuber,
nice of you.
and I think that Colossal is Crazy could move in and you know, potentially take the. I think he could potentially take the spot of Leafy is here. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, let's kill Leafy and replace him with Clown. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, you know, it's gotten to the point where Leafy's last two videos aren't even getting the views that he normally gets. Like the content.
No, those are actually horrible. Like, he takes a 1-minute video and then he makes like a 15-minute video out of it for the ad revenue. Like, it's impossible to even expand, let alone make comedy on it, which he doesn't have.
His content is seriously suffering, and now the fact that no one really wants to work with him. I mean, the one thing Leafy does have is he has money, so I know maybe he'll you know, stop being a greedy little prick and screwing people over. Maybe he'll invest in a team to edit his videos and stuff. I know Philip DeFranco has a whole team that like edits his video, produces his videos. I could never do that. I need to be hands-on, man. I need to like edit my own videos. It needs to be a certain way. I need, you know, I make my videos very, very fast. I work all day, you know, because you have to gather the news and all that stuff, and I work with my team all day. But as far as making my videos, I just do them on the fly. I don't make a script. I don't do anything. it's all improv, right? So, you know, in order to have the jokes land a certain way and the video to be a certain way, you can't just record yourself and say what you want to say, but you also need to edit how you want it to be in order for those jokes to land or whatever. So, I don't know. You know, Leafy himself is not a very funny person. Even when I was friends with him, you know, I would complain to him and tell him privately, like, dude, you need to work on your jokes, dude. These jokes are not hitting. They're lame. Like, you don't have any jokes. You don't have any original content. Like, I Want to Kill Yourself and I Want to Drink Bleach is a 2013 meme from the sniping community of Call of Duty. Like, that's dead. Like, this is 3 years later. You can't do that anymore. You need to just think of some jokes. And when he's roasting people, he needs to think of like a creative joke, not just like, look at this fucking guy. He looks like a retard. Like, what is that? Like, you know, I think there are times where we're all kind of lazy when we're insulting people. But if you are going to be a commentator and you're going to do / comedy, you have to be funny. And for the longest time, his content just has not been funny. And it's basically survived off of drama, right? Because, you know, he says some stupid shit to Tila Tequila, and then she responds, or the Dark Magic dude. Like, those are the videos and these are the series that made his channel successful because it didn't really rely on his comedy. It relied on the other person reacting and then being a series. Like, right now, he'd be in big trouble if there was no Billy the Fridge. And by the way, I've known Billy the Fridge forever. I've known him from Battle Cam. Billy the Fridge was actually there the moment I called Alex the N-word. Like, he was there on Battle Cam. He witnessed it live. So I've known Billy the Fridge for a long time. He's a very talented guy. And because of them working together, and by the way, if you guys don't know, Leafy and Billy the Fridge are like talking to each other privately and planning all these videos out. Sorry to blow up your spot, but because they are working together to do that collaboration type thing, that makes Leafy's videos interesting. All right. But if Leafy's on his own without that other content creator, it's just an average kid talking shit. There's nothing special about it.
Okay, moving on. I just have a question, right? We know that Grade and Levy have many instances of lying, backstabbing, right? I think they're not very good people. But would you put Pyro on that same level? Because you talk about him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Really?
And when this new beta podcast comes out, you'll find out why. But there's also this. Pyro fucking uploaded a video attacking me, and he manipulated clips. He manipulated clips to make it seem like I was saying that he was a pedophile, when that wasn't the case. It was his friends that told me that. And not only that, But he acted like I was stalking him. He acted like I was doxing him and shit, saying he's going on my private Facebook and grabbing my pictures. That was a deliberate lie. It wasn't like Pyro was confused. He deliberately lied so his viewers would feel sorry for him. That Keemstar, this big bad Keemstar, was stalking him and harassing him. I'm sorry, but Pyro Cynical has made videos fucking picking on autistic kids. All right, Pyro Cynical has made videos roasting people. All right, all of a sudden the big bad Keemstar takes pictures of him and roasts him, and he cries about it and acts like a victim, pulls the goddamn victim card. And by the way, we need to understand what the definition of victim card is, because it gets misused. All right, when you say somebody's playing the victim, it means that they're not really the victim, but they are acting like the victim. All right.
That is a very good point, and I feel like that, whole term needs to be communicated across the community, because it's just getting ridiculous at this point.
When I was sitting there saying my friends backstabbed me, I wasn't playing the victim. I was the victim. My friends really did backstab me. All right. I wasn't playing the victim. That would mean acting like I'm the victim when I'm not. And I was the victim. What they did to me was shitty. And the case of Pyro acted like I was doxing him and harassing him and going onto his private Facebook because I was making fun of his face, and that's bullshit. Subscriber trust is important, and Pyro deliberately manipulated and lied to his audience, and he should not be forgiven about it. Now, I think Pyro has done a lot of good. I think he shouted out a lot of other YouTubers, and I do appreciate him doing that and helping out other people in the community, and I'm not going to take that away from him. All right, and I'm not going to say that he's all around a bad person, but I can tell you this: he has manipulated and lied to his audience, not just about me, but about other situations as well. And when it comes out, Pyro needs to apologize, because when I fuck up, you're going to hear I'm sorry, and I'm going to do what I can to fix it. When a guy like Pyro fucks up, you're never going to hear he's sorry, because he might lose subs, he might lose face. Leafy, same thing. Grade, the same thing. And you as viewers, all right, if you're going to watch these people and you're going to support these people and you're going to be fans of these people, there's one thing you should demand from the YouTuber that you watch, and that is honesty. Because if they're willing to lie to you, that means that they don't respect you, and that's fucked up.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that wraps up everything, right? I don't think there's anything else we need to cover, but I would like before we end the podcast, just to wrap things up, I'd love to hear any constructive criticism you have for me, right? I mean, I'm trying to stop kind of pandering and things you said earlier on. If you have any criticism, right, have at it, because I take your opinion quite seriously, and yeah.
Best advice I can give you is care about your viewers. Just honestly care about your viewers. Care about them to the point where you want to entertain them every day, that you're not doing this for you. You don't want, subscribers. You don't want money. What you want to do is you want to entertain more people, all right? And in return, you make more money for that. If you just constantly focus on your viewers and making sure that they're entertained and that they're engaged with your content, and you try to be as real as possible with them, your content will get better. But don't do cheap shit. Don't take shortcuts. People that take shortcuts end up with, a million sub channels that only pull 30,000 views a video. If you're constantly real, if you're constantly engaging, and if you constantly care about entertaining your fans, you can have a long career, like something like that I've had for 7 going on 8 years of constantly being relevant.
All right, well, no hard feelings. I look forward to keeping in contact, Chemo Patio Pal.
I still dislike you until you change your channel. If you change your channel for the better, then I'll change my mind on you. But
yeah.
I just
don't worry,
you
I
need
will
to work harder.
Okay, well,
thank you for having me on.
Thank you guys so very much for listening in. I'd say to check out DramaAlert, but I'm sure you already have at this point. But with that said, leave a like, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks, Keemstar.